Hey guys, Detecting Arizona here. This is going to be my wrap up for the year of things that I found: metal detecting, dump digging, dumpster diving, and things that were found while I was with them and they were given to me. Let's start from the right side. Here's a jar of my marbles. I tried best as I could stick the good ones on the outside and the junkers like the cat eyes and the beat up ones on the inside, so it's more of a space filler. Got one clay marble. Got my first Garrett snuff jar, 4-dot in a line. Robert found that lid, gave it to me. Found this big Apache tear. Found a fairly rare Peters 2520 shell. Got this little brass shovel. That was really cool. It's been shot. Got this really cool. It's my first silver quarter. It's a shot quarter from 1941. Got a big hole in the back, that's for sure. I think it's a little bit smaller than a 38. It's 41S. Just in case you're wondering. Don't know if you'll be able to see that. Got a couple padlocks. Quarterman sesame padlock. Quarterman, just a regular Quarterman combination lock, or no, key lock. That's a combination lock. A old oil lamp. Here's a wick adjuster I found a few weeks ago. That was really crusty. I thought it was just a knob or something. You might remember it from one of my recent videos. But it's a Model B, new type Aladdin mantle lamp company out of Chicago. Flame or wick adjuster. Dates from 1933 to 1955. Pretty cool. Got a good look to it. Got some cool buttons this year. Got my first Cub Scout, Cubs BSA, Boy Scouts of America shirt button. It's pretty cool. Get a good close up on that. CD, or a seat Mexicano, which is Spanish for Mexican oil, quack medicine. So that's kind of cool. Some little perfumes. They, I can't remember what it's called, like an insulator for radio or something. Got my first elongated penny tool, Howling at the Moon, Arizona, on it. Found that at my school laying on the ground. Last week I got this dish that says Made in Occupied Japan. Most of the design is gone. That's okay. Got a few cool coins. I got a 1937S Buffalo. A Merc I found at a burnout trailer sifting with a friend. Bunch of wheats this year. There's a couple of nickels in there, and Mexican 10 centavos from 1957. Restaurant mug. It's really heavy duty. It's Wallace, China. Found these silver coins going through an ammo box of old coins. I have a video of that on this channel. Should be titled like going through an ammo box of coin, finding silver or something. Found that silver dime. It's a 1960D Roosevelt dime. It will not clean up really. It's just how it goes, I guess. 1945 war nickel. Some pocket watch parts. Actually found this on top of the ground in our house. We were just scoping out. Well, it's not really an old house. It's a vacant lot in a small town. Found that at the dump. Found that at the dump, I think. Or a ghost town or something. I got a couple tags. This one says day on it, but I think it's like Navajo. Sure. Forgot I found this little watch finder. Got AMRCA registration tag. That looks like it might have something on it now. I'm going to have to try to clean that up, see if it has anything. It's also got an expiration date. It looks like it has some marks on that tag on the bottom part where it's supposed to go, but I cannot see it right now. I have to clean it up and see. Some sort of just tag, some sort, probably for a piece of machinery or something. My sister found this real nice sterling bracelet. Mark 925. She gave it to me. This ball closure necklace. Along with this tag that has the Lord's Prayer on it. I was at the same dump on the same day, I think. Going through my friend's house, helping clean out. His mom gave me this Barber $50 from 1908. It's old. Pretty worn down. Got the edge of a mint mark on the end right there. You're probably not going to be able to see it right there. But it's a no mint mark. I put on this little beaded chain. I wear it sometimes. I've got a couple little military items. Got a U.S. collar disc and a World War II. These are both World War II also. I forgot to say that. World War II U.S. Navy Award, E for Excellence in Production, which is for production war materials or along those lines. Made of sterling, silver, but when I found it, it was all white, that enamel piece, and now it's starting to turn back to blue while cleaning it. So that'll be nice. Got this old monogrammed tag with some initials on it. Got my first tax token this year. Got some belt buckles. Found this watch in a sewing box I found dumpster diving. It's a Waltham diamond quartz woman's watch. I was told by a jeweler it dates to the 1960s, which is post actual made in USA Waltham watches. Waltham was bought out in 1957 or 58, or around that time period, and they started making the watches in China. Got two belt buckles. Well, that are made by like the Hitchcock or something along those lines. This is the nicer of the two. This was silver plated, but it's found that at the dump and it was just completely rotted away. Well, not rotted away, but coated in junk. This one's retained more of its silver plating. Just a brass buckle there. Some pins. Got a 4H club pin. Got a South Scottsdale 1960-1964 or 1960-1994 pin. Sorry, a gold-filled IDS shirt pin. Ain't worth nothing. My first cufflink. Little sterling earring that's hollow. That's marked 925 on the piece that goes through your ear. Got a couple rings. Got one junk ring. Got this old, I think it's a veteran's ring or something along those lines. Saw one just like it on Facebook. That was silver and it had sabers and some military insignia on the face of it. Mine's blank, but it had the same eagles on it. But mine's copper. Got this ring at the dump. Found that in someone's sifting pile. Pretty nice. It's an Indian ring. Got this huge, gaudy silver ring. QZ stone, more than likely synthetic pearls. It's marked sterling. Sorry, 925 on the inside there. You're not gonna be able to see that. And got another ring at the park. That's also sterling. Found this ring, sobriety ring. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. It's a sobriety ring, like for drunks, or not drunks necessarily, but alcoholics, drug addicts that are trying to recover. Little owl necklace or something along those lines. Some good luck tokens that are pretty trashed. I don't know if I said that already. Some other little bits of junk jewelry. Got a holster, clip on. A dump find was a love heart. One side says Roy, and the other side says Terry. Got a bracelet with a Thunderbird or something and some other little designs. And one of my finds of the year was this big silver Indian bracelet that was about a foot away from this bracelet, but I found that a week after this. It's got some, I think, Navajo designs on it. With the arrows. But it's huge. It weighs about 1.3 ounces. It's got the one crack, and it's got a fracture right there, but that can be fixed. Have some stones put in it. Got some doorknobs that were together, but the metal piece was rotted all the way through, so it broke off. Concho belt I found at the dump. I'm not sure what this is. It's some sort of like aluminum or something, bracelet or connection chain. And got some keys. Got a lot of keys. Some lighter parts. I found this Hooters keychain. I have that on my keychain, but I took it off. I found my first meteorite this year. It's very heavy, non-magnetic, even to a really powerful magnet. So that's pretty cool. Found that. Found that in a small town. I find it pretty cool. It's really heavy. Found this. I can't remember. He died though in a car accident after a race or during a race. Dale Earnhardt Sr., I think. Pretty cool. Found that dumpster diving. Found a Phillips 76 or a 70th diamond anniversary token. It's pretty toasted. Got a bamboo pattern compact. Probably my find of the year. This is rare. Hold on, let me pull up a chair. It's hurting my back being bent over a table like this. A Globe Miami Mine District or District Mine Rescue Crew member, number 8, 1952. For Mine Rescue and First Aid Association. It used to have a pin on the back. It's made by Saxon Lawler in Denver. From my research that I could do from the internet, there were two others. One was attached to a helmet that dated to the 1960s, and that one had been modified to attach to the helmet, and the other one was a shirt pin, which is what this is. They're supposed to be, and it dated to 1957. So this makes it the oldest dated one. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Shane's got it. I'm out. That's why I scratch that door. The oldest dated mine rescue tag from Globe Miami. It's offered a little bit of money for it, but I don't want to sell it. Probably never will. I got this general delivery tag from WC or Flora Z Wasson. This dates to pre-1960 or 1968 because WC Wasson died in, I think, either 1960 or 1968, somewhere in that time frame. Superior, Arizona. That's their zip code, I guess, or their telephone number. Kinda cool. I got some spoons. Got the same pattern, condiment spoons, two different places. Got my first sterling silverware. It's called Bridal Rose. The design's called Bridal Rose. It has a monogrammed M on it. It's marked sterling. It's marked sterling, and it's made by a company called Alvin, circa 1903 or 1905. My first Sterling silverware. Just some more silver-plated items. Got a Fred Harvey dinner knife. That's just ran over by a bulldozer. A cheese knife. A vanity mirror handle. Got a lion. Dumb digging. Got some razors this year. It was on my bucket list, and I finally found this one. This was my first one. It's a Gem Micromatic razor. Dates to like the late 30s, early 40s. Still retained a lot of its either silver or nickel plating. I just nickel plating. Missing the top part. Still really cool. Several other razors. Some were left behind by other diggers. Some were given to me. Like this one. This one was given to me by Linda recently. It dates from the early teens to the late 30s, or the late 20s, sorry. Very cool. Other razors I found, like this one, was left behind by another digger. And that same week I found where I got this little travel case for a shaving razor, and this one is the exact same model. This one works, it even opens up still. Just twist the bottom and it opens up. You put your blade in and you just close it. In and you're ready to shave. That's made by Gillette Aristocrat model. Found this razor. This was my first razor piece, shaving razor piece. I found that at the dump, and a couple months later I found this, which is the exact same one. It's a Schick safety razor. Still has the blade in it. I need to figure out how to take that out. This one's the exact same model. But that's in mint condition, except for a little bit of wear on it. Some other little pieces beat up. Just a few more pieces. Got this Arizona Game and Fish Department game tag. That's from 1974. Found that at the dump. Surprised it survived for so long. Got Abilene 76, which is a bicentennial brick they made. It's a fairly uncommon, harder to find sample brick, but it was my first sample brick, so I got lucky. Got quite a few of these harmonica pieces. This is probably the most complete one. Got dog tag with Ozzy on it at the park. And I got some car stuff. Got two car emblems. This is a Ford radiator badge or something along those lines. Hood badge. From the late 30s, mid to late 30s car. This is a 1949 to 1951, I think, Oldsmobile Globe. Good ornament. I got this New York AAA honor member, New York license plate topper. That's really beat up, but yeah, I had to have been a member for so many years to get one. It was all chrome plated, except there was some white around it, some white paint. but this dates to the 30s, 40s. Hold on. Sorry about that. Robert found this very nice 1949 license plate at our ranch dump. He didn't want it because he likes Texas stuff, and he gave it to me. It's in pretty overall good shape. It's got a little bit of corrosion on it, but how it goes. I found this Arnold's since 1950. It's not a dealership plate, it's just a plastic plate you found in front of your car or wherever. Got a suicide nom, got 2 different pieces. And I don't know if I showed you this yet. A 1920s, 1930s miners carbide lantern. Pretty cool. Most of the lens is gone. It's still full of carbide. It's pretty cool. That was also a bucket lister. That was pretty cool. Found about $40 worth of change this year. Just laying on the ground, Coinstar metal detecting, and wherever else I found it. I also found this bandolier of 308 bullets that date to the Vietnam War. It's for a M60 Browning machine gun. It's pretty cool. And I also had to take a photography for my senior year of high school photography class. This is one of the photos I took of one of the towns I go to. Just some abandoned buildings looking down an old alleyway. I just thought it was an interesting picture. An interesting place, so I decided to take pictures of it. Just some pictures I took. This is an old fire truck in the town of Superior. Sorry, I can't talk. But I kind of like that picture. Just different 2 paper types. It was an assignment. 2 different types of paper. Full frame. You can see it didn't dry properly, or I didn't transfer the chemicals properly. There's the full size of it. Some pictures, blanks. Took a picture going through the house of well, not going through a house, the crawl space. I had to blue some images, and this was looking at an old abandoned house, field of clover. Just a crappy picture I did. We had to burn a negative, which is you just take a lighter and lightly melt the negative, but still enough to take the picture. It was a really cool building on Main Street. It's actually a 2-story building, but the ground level is where you're looking through. There's a subfloor down below here. The floor's gone and the roof's gone. You can see what's left of a chimney right there. I thought it was a really cool picture. There's the front of the Superior fire engine. That was blued. And that's about it. Other than that, it's been a real busy year. Hope to be finding some more good stuff next year. Other than that, it's been a great year. Got a lot of bucket listers. Did a lot of cool things. Did a lot of firsts. Got some good sites going to next year. And met a lot of great people this year. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and happy hunting.